my name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia on the Central Coast in New South Wales. And this is my Make-Up Monday for Monday the 11th of December 2023. So today I'm going to play with a new bundle that's in the new January to April mini catalogue that's starts from the 4th of January for customers. I should be getting my pre-order this week sometime, fingers crossed. So hopefully I'll have catalogues that I can get out to people prior to Christmas that you can ponder over the Christmas New Year break. So let's turn down to the craft desk and get started. Okay, this is the bundle. It's called Stippled Roses. It's a cling stamp set and dies. And it's beautiful. Roses are one of my favourite flowers. So this is the bundle. So the bundle is $94.50, and during Sale-a-bration, if you spend $90 on product, you get to choose something out of the little Sale-a-bration catalogue. Now I can only show you the covers until the catalogues go live, but there is paper in the Sale-a-bration catalogue called Softly Stippled. So it goes with this stamp set. So buy the stamp set, that's the qualifying order for a Sale-a-bration level 1 item, and that's this paper. So that's what I've got. It's beautiful paper. It's just gorgeous, and it kind of matches the stamp set. You can see there that's a whole lot of the roses in the pebbled path. So, and then the back are just all sort of like either washes. So wild wheat is one of the colours in this paper pack. Calypso Coral, Pool Party, and Lost Lagoon. They're the colours. So they're the backs. I don't know if you can see them that clearly. Like Hessian, and then like a wash. It's a very sort of easy B-sides of papers to use for any kind of cards. And the A sides have like a pattern of a floral pattern of some description on them. So it's really good when there's a bundle that makes for a qualifying order, that then you can get something to coordinate from this little mini catalogue. So let me know if you're needing a catalogue. As I said, I should get them this week sometime, and I can get those out to you. So I'll move those aside. The other thing I wanted to say is the clearance rack has been updated, and there are some really good bargains on the clearance rack. You possibly won't get an order now before Christmas. They were guaranteeing orders from the 8th up to the 8th of December, and after that they weren't going to guarantee them before Christmas. But if you're wanting clearance rack products, you could order and get them early New Year and be playing. Okay, so I'll show you. I had a little play with this yesterday. So this was one, and I've just used a card sketch for this this card. So it's just a strip of the paper, Lost Lagoon. I've stamped the roses in Lost Lagoon, and I have painted them with Winker Stella. I don't know if that's going to show on the camera, but it does in real life. And these are the wild wheat in colour dots, and I just put a little die from the Stylish Shape dies with a greeting from Go To Greetings. So very simple card, and it could be a birthday card, and just stamped one of the roses inside. So that's that card. Very simple. This was the other card I did. So this one I pretty much cased the catalogue. There's a this design is in the catalogue, different papers and everything, and different embossing folder, but I used the distressed tile embossing folder here. Bring it up closer so you can see. I stamped the rose in Pebbled Path. I cut some of the leaves out in vellum just to have a little bit of texture and difference. I'll just tuck that one under there, I think. And there's a Pebbled Path in colour dots. So I just did it a little bit differently by cutting 1 inch down and 1 inch up my layering matting piece, and the DSP, just to give texture and difference between the DSP and the cardstock. So that's that one. So they're the two I've played with so far. Let's have a good look at the stamp set. This is the beautiful big rose in the stamp set, and it's a distinctive stamp set, so you get all that shading without having to do anything. You can colour them in with blends, but to date I haven't done any of that yet. You've got this beautiful spray of leaves, rose leaves. You've got this other little rose here, and you've just got a couple of, or 4 sentiments. So this one's sending thanks, this one's the congratulations, which I used on this card, best birthday wishes, and a happy Mother's Day. So I quite liked it because it had a Mother's Day stamp in it, because a lot of our sets don't have a Mother's Day stamp in them, and roses, they seem to go with Mother's Day. So okay, let's put our sample cards to one side. Now I'll show you what I'm going to do with my first card. Basically, I'm going to recreate this one with the pieces that I cut off. No, that doesn't go there. Anyway, it goes this way. And I've just run it through the embossing folder, so it's going that way now. So I'm going to turn that upside down there. And this one is the top half of that piece of designer series paper. So that's what's on the back. So I thought, well, let's do that this time round. So once again, simple card. So let's put those on our card base first. So I hope everybody survived the heat on the weekend, particularly on Saturday. We got up to about 40 degrees here where I am, and it was pretty unpleasant. Very unpleasant, I must say. So I pretty much stayed indoors most of the day, inside with air conditioning on, because we didn't want to be going out in there, that heat, if we didn't have to. So I'm just putting Tombow glue on the back of my embossed piece. So this is also the one I've embossed it with the distressed tile embossing folder, which is carrying over into the new, well, we don't know if it's going into the new annual catalogue or going online. It's carrying over, that's all we know. It's definitely carrying over. And this is a piece of the Sale-a-bration designer series paper. So I just thought this was a little bit of a different cut, and yeah, just a little bit of a different cut and layout. So I'm just butting that up against my cardstock. So it's still the standard card front, 10 centimeters by 14.3 or 14.4, but I've just put it in my trimmer 1 inch down and 1 inch from here and cut diagonally, just to get a little bit of a different layout. You can't sort of notice it as much in this one because the pool party paper and the pool party cardstock blend quite well into each other. Okay, so that's that. So I'm going to do 2 cards today just to have a go. Now I might need another piece of cardstock because that is not going to be big enough. Okay, let me just grab another piece of cardstock. Thought I had a piece big enough, but I don't. That's good. Okay, so one of these will be big enough, so we'll just use one of those. And put that one aside for my next card. Okay, so put my lid on my glue, that's a good idea as well. So we're going to move a few things around here. Got to get my big E block, I think it is. Out, is it E? Yes, it is E. Fits onto that quite nicely. Only just though. As you can see, only just. Okay, so I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to use the wild wheat. Apparently this is, I saw something on, was it Demonstrator Planning Place? That's a Facebook group that demonstrators can be on. And apparently wild wheat is the least favourite new in colour. But I don't actually mind it. I guess it's, if you've got the paper with it, I guess you can, you know, work with it. Now that's not going to fit there, so let's go like so, hoping my head's not coming in. So when you've got the cling stamps, you don't need the paper piercing mat underneath you. There you go. And that's our beautiful rose image. See how it's a distinctive one, and it's got all the shading and everything. I will eventually colour one in, but I just haven't done that yet. I've been too busy getting all my Christmas crafting finished off. So when all that's sort of well and truly done and dusted, I might start playing, and I get my pre-order, I will definitely start playing more with everything. Put that back in. I'm going to get this leaf out as well, because we may as well stamp both. Actually, I wonder if this will fit on here. Oh, it kind of will. Look, let's just go with it. I don't need my spare scraps. This is for my second card. So I might as well do that now. And let's just make sure we get enough room for the dies. There we go. Beautiful. Clean that off. And I'll pop that back in there. In the case. Not quite sure what sentiments I want to use yet, but I do need the dies. Okay, so let's move these things to one side because I'm going to bring my cut emboss machine in. And I better just turn my radio down, just in case YouTube hear it. And then they'll say copyright claims. Okay. So I'll open this up. So I need my big die and my leaf. There we go. That way. Okay, now I'm just going to line these up carefully because I want them to cut out nicely. And I might need a bit more of this tape. This is the 3M tape that I use to tape my dies down with. Okay. Just going to, oh, is that going to butt up? No. Oh no, it should be right. There we go. Okay, plate. Okay, I'll just run those through, and I might do another little bit of cutting. With some of the fancy dies. It's come to the end of its stick. There we go. And get this one off. Put those new pieces here. Look at that. Isn't that just stunning? Just beautiful. Okay, so I'll put those there. And this leaf is magnificent. And I am going to, I can't work out, where did I put it? Okay, I might get some wild wheat cardstock for that. My wild wheat scraps. See how we go with that. And I'll show you the detail in it. It's just beautiful. Can you see the detail? And then these pieces pop out. So I'll pop them all out. Come on, out you come. Can you see the detail on that die? It's got the little holes in it. It's just beautiful. Okay, so I might want to get another one of those. There we go. So that's for one of the cards, and I might just cut a couple in vellum for one of the other, for the second card that we're going to make. So just hold on the tick. Get my vellum out. Oops. It's just a beautiful detailed die. Here it is. Oops, move that down a bit. So I'll cut two of those out just in case. We might not use both of them, but I'll have them just in case. So these would fit through the mini cut emboss machine. Just checking. This one, as long as it's not more than 9 centimeters. Yes, that will fit through the mini cut emboss machine as well. So you don't need the big one if you wanted to get this die set, stamp and die bundle. Okay. Okay, so we'll pop our machine away and we'll get back to the card. Okay, bring my card back in and pop my dies back in the box. I go round my dies. If they fit into the stamp case, it'd be really nice if we could get magnets for our dies, but Stampin' Up! Haven't done that yet. I'm hoping they've got that on their to-do list. But I go round it with a pen, and because then I know if there's a die missing. It just helps me. Okay, so put that there, and I shall grab my pokey tool and just get those out. Okay, let's bring our sample card back in. That one's going on to our next card. And I'm just thinking of popping. I did them in vellum on my sample, and I just thought they were a little bit hard to see. But sometimes it's nice to have something that's a little bit hard to see. Okay, so let's grab some dimensionals. them on. It's nice playing with some new product. I sort of have done Christmas to death with all the Christmas stuff, but that's been really nice too. All the beautiful stuff, and I've been making little gift bags and cracker dies, just trying to use up all my Christmas paper so I don't have any left. And I think I'm pretty well accomplished that. I thought there's no point in having beautiful Christmas paper left over. I might as well use it up. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this one under here. So just with a glue dot. And if you want to put another glue dot up the top, you can. On the vellum, you can't because it shows. Glue dots show through vellum. So that's why they're sort of flapping around. Okay. Just poke that under there. And I might just put another one down here. There we go. Glue dots away. Okay. So, let me see. I've got a little strip. I could do congratulations again, or I could go to my little sentiment and use one of my go-to greetings. I've got that on hand just in case I want to use it, and put like a happy birthday down here. You know, I think I might do that, and I won't cover the rose up this time, and I will get pool party down just to break up a little bit of the wild wheat. So, go to greetings, happy birthday, and so some of my team and I went out for lunch, Christmas lunch today, being Sunday, because you know I do this on a Sunday, I record it. Now let's see if Denise can get this straight. Yay! Yeah, so we went out and had a nice little lunch just locally. And it was nice to see some of the ladies having a chat. So that was really lovely. Not everybody can come at this time of year, and that's totally understandable because it's a busy time of year. Okay, so I could put that, but as I said, I don't want to cover up the rose. I think I'll just put it down here. And I think I'll put it down with snail. I've still got some old snail going. And because the rose is popped up. So I don't want to cover up my happy birthday too much. There we go. How about there? And then I need some bling. And I have been going with the in colour bling, but I might have a little look at something else. Now that's not the one I want. The tinsel gem. They're not the ones I want either. Okay. I think it's the blooming pearls are the ones I want. There's not actually pool party in this, but some of these colours are so pretty. So this is petal pink, pretty peacock, garden green. Doesn't look like garden green to me, but they're sort of, yeah, nice. So I'm going to use some of those. So I might put one down here and two little ones maybe. One there and one. They're just a really unusual colour. There we go. I love them, and they're carrying over. I'm really happy about that because I really love them. As you can see, I've used the gold because of Christmas. So put those away. Keep them out for the next card though. I won't put them too far away. So that's our first card. Not colours I would normally have put together, but because the colours are in the paper, you tend to do it. So that's really pretty, like that. And we could put a rose inside. We might just do that now. Get the little rose out. I'm going to put my lamp on so it'll flare and then it'll settle down again. Seems to do that. So with my wild wheat ink pad, you could also decorate with the paper. I'm just going to put a rose in there. So that's the same design, but just different paper, the reverse paper, and different coloured ink. So that's card number 1. So I'll put that there, and we'll just clean this off, and we'll just quickly make another card, seeing that we've already done the stamping. So I really like this set. I didn't clean that very well. Okay, so I've already got things cut here. So this is some of the paper that's in the Sale-a-bration, the softly stippled paper that matches the stippled rose. So on the back you've got like a Hessian look in the pebbled path, and Calypso Coral is another colour that's in this paper, and you can see that it's just all stippled, the roses are all stippled. So I'm going to pop that down with glue. So I can't wait to get my pre-order. I'm really looking forward to it. And the Sale-a-bration promotion this year, or next year, January, for people who join, is that they can get this beautiful tempered glass mat, bigger than the piece of grid paper. It's heat resistant, water resistant. You get a little grippy thing that you can put ink spots and mix inks in it, and you get a cloth that can be clean. You can clean it with. Can't wait to get that. So if you join during Sale-a-bration, you can add that into your starter kit, or if you don't want the glass mat, you just add, I think it's $56 extra into your starter kit, which is really cool. Okay, so I'm going to put that there, and this is the back. I've cut this out with one of the nested essential dies, I think that's what they're called, and I thought we'd just go with the flow and my little Bellamy ones. Okay, so we're just putting that over there. We've just got a nested label die. We're going to put that like so, and I thought I'd tuck these in, but I'm not sure if I even want them. Let's have a little play. Let's put this down first. Little bit of glue on the back, because we're covering up our vellum with the other die. There we go. That's crooked. There we go. That's better. Okay. So I might put that on with glue. I probably didn't need to do that all the way. Oh yeah. There we go. And then this one will go on with dimensionals. Yes. And I shall put it in there. Glue lid back on. So I'm just working with the paper that matches or coordinates with this bundle. The paper is a Sale-a-bration paper. So every $90 you spend, it will be one of the level ones that you can order. And this bundle is $94. Now, do you think, I can't ask you because I'm not live. do you think? Now, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Maybe just one. Or should I do it down here? See, this is where I struggle sometimes. Or should I leave them off? Let's leave them off. Okay. Now, this says best birthday wishes, which will just fit there. So where's my little block? Here it is. Now, can I get that straight? That is the question. Okay, let's do Pebble Path, because that ties in with this. Let's have a little practice and see how straight I've got this. Pretty good. Okay. I want to flag the ends. So I need a little bit longer, I think. There we go. And I will grab my trimmer. That can go in the bin because I wasn't happy with that at all. And let's see. Sometimes you just have to play. And I might just snip this off here. Actually, I'll flag one end. It's nothing like deciding it up as you go. So my little strip of paper is a bit too thin for my banner punch. That's why I'm doing it with the scissors. I might pop that up on dimensionals. Might need mini dimensionals for that. Just get the backs off those. I've gone over my 30 minutes. I'm sorry about that. There we go. And a bit of bling. And I am going to use in colour bling. So I'm going to use some of the Pebble Path just to tie in with the paper. I'll put one up here. One there. And one down here. So it's good because this paper's got two of the in colours, the Wild Wheat and the Pebble Path, which sort of makes you go and use those colours, which is kind of good. Okay, so I'll put those in my little stamp case for another day. And that is the Stippled Roses. I'll just get rid of that. So I hope you enjoyed. Now where's the other card gone? Here it is. I hope you enjoyed that, having a look at some sneak peeks of what's coming. And that's my other sample card, and I've got another one somewhere, but I've put everything on top of everything. Here we go. There we go. Let's move them down. So that's my first little play with the Stippled Roses. So really nice, and I like it. So let's go back to, whoops. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a great week. Second last week before Christmas. Oh my goodness, it's fast approaching. Hope you're getting all organised, and I hope the heat doesn't tire you out too much. Thanks for watching my Makeup Monday. Remember to give me a thumbs up, like and share my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow it, so I really appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. Bye for now.